Hey there. So, my name is Lauren, as you well know, and what I'm going to do today is how to change an old phone into an MP3 player. Alright, let's get into it. So, first things first, we need an old phone. So what I'm using is the Huawei H891L. It's a straight talk mobile phone. It's turned off right now. Best way to turn it on is hit that power button. So if you can see, the power button is right there. And press and hold until we see the Huawei sign come up on the phone. And I'm holding. Sometimes it needs a little time to wake up. There it is. So while that's loading up, what I'm going to do is a little challenge. I'm going to clock this video. Whoa, it's an earthquake. I'm going to clock this video and we're going to see if we can get this under 10 minutes. Ready? It's set and the timer is on. You can't see it. Trust me, it's on. So the first thing to do that I'd like to talk about is I'm going to make this an MP3 player so you can listen to Audible books. Yes, you. Audible is a great subscription-based Amazon company where you can find not just audio books, but also when you subscribe, you can have access to Amazon Prime's content. So it's their original audio shows such as podcasts and even just straight up audio shows like listening to murder mysteries and listening to history being recalled by those who've lived it. Things like, social and culture. I've listened to some comedy shows and they were pretty good, and also self-help. And that's just some of the freebies that come with having the subscription to Audible. So to subscribe to Audible, you can click the link below. I am an affiliate and whatever. If you do join, it helps me out and I appreciate it. Also, what's in it for you? Well, you get one free audiobook that's yours to keep regardless of whether you stay with Audible or not. And you have 30 days to decide whether you want to stay with Audible. You will need to put in your contact and credit card information, and they will bill you on the 31st day, I believe. And so cancel before the 30 days if you don't want it. And you do get to keep your audiobook. And if you even, you can always decide to join, cancel your subscription and rejoin, as I actually did. It's a great service. I love it. I have tons of books. So the phone is now up and going. Let's see if I can see if I can get better lighting in here. There we go. I think that's much better. So, first thing we're going to do, you may have seen a screen, so that has different screens, yay. We're going to make this an audiobook, so what I like to do is I like to listen whenever I am walking around, ironing, doing dishes, and I listen with my little earbuds. So you got a little audio jack, 3.5 millimeter audio jack for my earbuds, plug it in on the top, and I'm ready to go. For this example, we don't need to be lugging around some audio buds attached to this phone, so we'll just get into it. What we have is the phone has different screens. You can select things. Alright, so let's open up the Audible app. Alright. Just thought we were going to open Audible app. And so when you open your Audible app, you will actually find 3 books loaded for you. That's right, you. And the one person I'm talking to, and you know who you are, this is for you. So the book called The Rosary, The Imitation of Christ, and The Mindful Catholic are all preloaded for you on this device. And also has a bonus additional one I didn't purposely put on there, but it's on there. It's called Make Your Bed. It's by, I think, some sort of general. He made a great commencement speech and he wrote a book about it. So enjoy. It's like a personal development thing. So you can open a book by selecting it.
Was a student of mine at Boston College. He was a very good student, but...
Okay, so there's an example of it, and you can go back to your library. There we go. You can select other books. Yay. And if ever you want to get out of whatever application you're in, you can always just hit that little middle home screen button. You may have seen how, so it's not there, but then to make it appear, you swipe the bottom of the screen and now it appears. There's a back button, home button, and an application kill button, you could call it. And it shows all the available applications. You can actually choose through them and select whatever application you want, or you can shut them all down. So with this particular device, you got a flashlight, you got your settings, those are helpful. And with your settings, you can actually, what I'd like to do with you is connect to the Wi-Fi. So what you're going to do is hit Wi-Fi and turn it on, open it, and now you can see all the different Wi-Fi's this phone is picking up. And I'm going to select mine. Got it. And then it gives you an option to punch your password in, and you should know your Wi-Fi password. And for the sake of demonstration, I'm not going to type in my Wi-Fi password. But if I were to do that, I would be able to log on to Chrome browser, and the Chrome browser, it'll say I'm offline, but it'll open to google.com, and you can link your calendar and your email there, and as well, if you sign in with the google.com and the Gmail, there'll be a little sign in button in the corner, you'll be able to also save bookmarks, and it'll save right there on the cache of your phone. And so you'll be able to not only use this as an MP3 player, but also a web browser. Isn't that nice? As long as you're connected to a Wi-Fi connection, because there is no data streaming on this. Another little helpful little hint is you saw me swipe down. If you swipe down, you have a quick access to settings. You can turn your GPS on if you want, and sound. You can change your sound to vibrate. Whoops, I turned the Bluetooth on by mistake. Don't want that. Hit the back button. You can also access settings right there. Boom. But we talked about the little drop down. So I'm going to turn the sound back. So that's mute. And the sound right there. We're going to turn the Wi-Fi off. Right there, and to get rid of that, that's just swiping up. Alright, how are we doing on time? We got 8 minutes. Oh boy, let's speed this up. One thing I do suggest is setting up a lock for your phone, because who wants access, if you lose this phone, you may not want people to have access to your email accounts. So what I would do is go to, you can see it here, go to security, lock screen. You can set up a lock screen pin is what I suggest, or you can do a pattern, and for the sake of demonstration we'll do 333. Hit the green button. It's going to ask you to do it again. Make sure you do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green button. Boom, it's saved. So what does that mean? So it actually means that when your camera or your device is asleep, you can make it sleep, turn the screen off, hit the power button. Maybe. There you go. So now the phone is not off. It's just sleeping. So to wake it up, you hit the power button. Sometimes it takes a couple tries. There it is. And you're going to log on just like you did before. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the arrow button and you're in. That makes it a little safer. And then the other little nice thing to do is if you do happen to lose it, now it's protected. People can't get to your private information, but you want your phone returned to you, right? So I would suggest putting owner info and displaying it on your lock screen. So what that means is now you can type in whatever you'd like. I suggest your email address. And the person who finds it can email you and say, hey, I have your phone, come and get it, and that'd be fantastic. And what are you risking? A stranger having your email address? And I feel like what's the worst case scenario is they email you to tell you your phone is bad, and if they're a good Samaritan, they want you to have your phone because it was missing and they found it. You think that person's really going to spam you? And if they do spam you, you can always block them. Anyway, so that is what I suggest. I'm going to also not locked. I am also going to suggest that we go under settings again, and I suggest putting your account, adding an account, so you can see account right there. Add account. I would suggest adding a Google account, and you're going to have an existing account because I know you have an existing email address with Google, a Gmail address. So existing. Of course, it wants to connect to the internet. It's going to have a place for you to put your email and your password, your Gmail email address and password. That's it. And you're in. And it links up your calendars, your email, all that good stuff right on the phone. All right. Well, really, one other thing I did not show you about is the volume rocker. You'll change the volume up or down, and I didn't show you to turn the phone off, so that's our last little thing. Oh, and charging. So it's got this little charger here, attaches to the wall. You can disconnect, you can attach it to a computer. Yay! And it's a standard C charging device. So what you do is you just plug it into the bottom there. Boom. Plug it into the wall and you're all set. Maybe takes 2 hours to charge completely. Goes through, holds the charge probably for about a day, day and a half with normal phone use. However, with your use of it just being an MP3 player, you're probably going to drain the battery a lot less. It may take 3 or 4 or 5 days to drain the battery. You will discover that. I hope you have fun discovering that. So when it's time to turn off your phone or your MP3 player, whatever you'd like, just press and hold the power button. Then you have your choice to change a couple of things. So say you're at church, you have your MP3 with you. I always put it on airplane mode because I don't want to get a call in church. You won't have to worry about that because there's no service on this, so you can restart or power off. That's really what I came to show you about, is powering off. So and are you sure? Yep, I'm sure. Alright, and now it's powered off. So there you have it. Also, for you know who I'm talking about. You get a free case, a TPU plastic case. It might protect it, might not, who knows. You don't have to use it, but it's custom and it's for you. It's part of your gift and you know who you are. Okay, well, I need to conclude this. It's been great. I hope you have a great day, and I love you. You know who you are. Okay, have had fun doing this. Signing off. Uh-oh, like a crazy person. Crazy person out.